I am here in my decimated garden from the hail. Yeah. Okay, so it is the second week of September. I am done. Even if I try to get some of this stuff to come back, we have 2 weeks before Mike and I go for a week on our 30th anniversary trip, and then we will have a freeze, literally either while we're gone or right after we come back. So I'm done for the year. I'm going to pick all the green tomatoes that I can, let them ripen, or maybe make green. Actually, we love enchiladas, so maybe make some green tomato enchilada sauce. I'm going to test the recipe this morning, and if it works, I'm going to make that up and freeze the green tomatoes, because really, I don't even want to mess with tomatoes ripening at this point. I'm so done. It's not even funny. First, the crows were eating all my seeds. Then they were eating my little start plants. Then the rabbits were eating as soon as they were coming up, and the squirrels. And then they were digging them up. Then the deer started eating them. Then it was so cold that it did not warm up. We had a frost threat, I think it was June 23rd, and we went from being so cold nothing would grow to in 10 days it was over 100 degrees for like the rest of the summer. I'm so done. It's like, I don't want to water, I don't want to look at it, I don't want to do nothing. So I'm gonna pick everything I can today. I'm just gonna let it all die and just start again next year. I had a ton of people ask me, oh, Tara, you need a greenhouse. Yes, that would be helpful, except that the hail is so bad that it will probably break the plastic. It would definitely break the glass, but it will probably break the plastic. So while I really, really want a greenhouse and would love to have a greenhouse, I don't really have $5,000 right now to get one that would be hail proof, or even $10,000 probably. So anyway, it's fine. I was getting tired of watering anyway, so let's get to picking. Oh, by the way, I just want to say something real quick. A lot of people said, oh, just be thankful that your food supply doesn't depend on this. Just think of like 100 years ago, 150 years ago, people's food supply depended on this, and this would be completely devastating to them. Yes, I was very upset in my video while the hailstorm was happening. My flowers literally started blooming really well just 3 weeks ago. And then it's all decimated. But here's the thing. It's okay for people to be upset and still appreciate that they don't live 150 years ago. Just because I'm upset because my flowers and my gardens got decimated doesn't mean that I don't fully appreciate what we have nowadays. I have a great grandmother who homesteaded the plains of southeastern Colorado and Kansas her entire life. And there were times where they literally ate their last meal, and they didn't know if they were going to be able to get any more food. I fully appreciate this, but it's okay to be upset with stuff like this. It kind of frustrates me when people say, well, just be thankful, blah. I am, but you can be thankful and upset at the same time. So even though this isn't a life crisis or anything like that, it was still upsetting to me because I put 1 to 2 hours a day minimum into my garden between May and October. And this year was especially hard year. And I was so happy to finally have my stuff flowering, and I was really enjoying it with my new kitchen window, absolutely loving it, and then this happens. So while I do fully appreciate that thankfully our food supply does not depend on this, I am still upset, and that's okay. So I just wanted to say that because, you know, people try to say that to comfort people or whatever. It's okay to be upset and still be thankful at the same time. All right, this is everything that I could get at the moment. I did not do the cherry tomatoes. I probably have one of these full of cherry tomatoes, but what I'm gonna do is just leave it on the vine, let them fend for themselves. It's supposed to be 90 on Sunday, so they probably won't do too well, but let them fend for themselves, and then gonna make all this into enchilada sauce. Go ahead, enjoy this smorgasbord, have a complimentary buffet. Why not? I need help taking most of it down anyway.
Have a complimentary buffet.
Yes, you.
She's
see
like,
you.
are you gonna come yell at me now? Well, I'm gonna cautiously stay around and keep partaking of the buffet.
Yeah. Okay, we'll wait and see what Mike says when he gets home. I think I really like it. It's hard because it's not in the enchilada. Got a tortilla here, and I'm gonna put some goat cheese on it. Because I'm dairy free. Got my cheese. Okay, let this cool just a minute. It just seems weird because it's green, but it actually tastes pretty good. Here we go, I'm gonna test it. It's almost lunchtime. Definitely a keeper.
With the tomatoes not ripened further?
All right.
Oh, they can, but I don't feel like having tomatoes sit in my bucket for 3 weeks ripening.
Oh.
This is a quick enchilada, huh?
Yes. Well, it's probably better baked, but
Didn't hardly take any time for her to do this.
it's not my recipe, so I won't be offended, but I'm not sure.
Try another piece.
Well, I ate the whole thing of mine.
It's good, but it doesn't taste the same as yours. Which you said it's not your recipe, but I wonder if you made it with your recipe, with the green tomatoes, it would still taste the same as your recipe.
That's what I'm wondering.
It's good enough that I keep eating it.
Okay, so now what I did was Dining on a Dime Cookbook Volume 1, enchilada sauce. I replaced the tomato sauce with green tomatoes and tried this recipe, which we always love, but I think the green tomatoes are throwing it off. I don't know. 35% off right now in the description below with our September sale. There's the no-bake fudge cookies too. You can see the guys have been loving that. All right, dear. Okay, let's see. Which one do we like the best? Or do we not like any of them? I don't know that I like any of them.
This smells like the normal one. This is better. It's a lot better. Although, there's some kind of a like tart flavor or something.
It's the green tomato.
In the green tomatoes.
See, I'm not liking that.
It tastes a lot more. It tastes a lot closer. But I think it's a green tomatoey tart thing. So if you put it in the salt water, that gets that out, will it make it any better?
Don't know. That's a good question. Okay, guys, answer Mike's question. All right, so now answer Mike's question, but here's the question. Do I just go ahead and give all these away? Because I really don't want to deal with them if we're not going to eat.
Yes.
Just give them
Say,
away.
I have some green tomatoes that are still pretty good, but I'm so irritated that my garden got completely destroyed.
I don't even want to look at them.
I don't even want to look at them, so come and get an amazing amount of produce for free.
Yeah.